got an interesting ending to our mirror project. Yeah, still got an alternator, if you can see that. I have a different rear mirror now on this car. Same style like I had before, but it's a GM mirror. What's interesting about it is that the dome lights work the way the factory mirror did, so I don't need a relay or nothing from the work right. But what do we have here? The car is idle. Look at that drain. If I disconnect the mirror, that's going to drop down to 0.008. And it will not drain the battery as fast, like overnight, like that will. So, we have problems. And I have some thoughts on why I might be having problems. First of all, these mirrors have all little circuit boards in the bottom of them and stuff. So I'll turn a light on. This lighter don't work. You got all the little circuit boards in here. I like to take mirrors apart. This is my old Ford mirror. There's a board in here, and I'm thinking when I initially hooked this up backwards, what originally backwards was this pin over here. When I hooked it up to have a ground instead of 12 volts, maybe I could have popped a diode in there. I'm not sure. I don't know. A diode, the word of the week. And then when this one was hooked up, I still have my relay hooked up. So maybe it switched. Switched again. So that could have pooped it. Or I'm just getting a weird drain from the battery wire. So what I'm going to do now is to, or whatever, verify that that's my problem. I'm going to pop out that battery wire pin and pull it out and see if that drain goes bye-bye. So, wait for me in a minute. It's just a bitch bending those tabs back and those little connectors when it's time to put it back. But you gotta do what you gotta do. You can see that. I just pulled out that battery wire. So let's go reconnect this mirror and see what happens. Might be a way to fix this too, as it is my problem, but we'll see what happens first before I speak about that. Well, the light just went on. I'm onto something. I disconnected that battery wire. Mirror won't even turn on, so that's a crucial part of this system. Keys on, compass isn't on, so we're onto something. Let's see if the drain went bye-bye. Hey, look at that! Low reading, cars at idle. So, what can I do with this now? I could put a relay on that battery wire. That's what I'm thinking, and this guy gave me this idea too. That on one of the control wires, put two terminals stacked. Put to the ignition wire to the diode. Ignition wire, diode, door light wire. Connect to the relay on one pin, and then I'm gonna have 12 volts from the battery and ground, and then the other side is gonna go to my mirror. So when the key's on, it's gonna allow the map lights to work, and when the door's open, the map lights should work. But if it's not, the key isn't on or the door's closed, I think it shouldn't work. So that would fix my problem. I'm curious if these mirrors, they had some body control module like in the Lincoln and in this Oldsmobile that they shut down the mirror. Because the stock mirror right here has a switching system inside of it. It will go idle when the key is off and the door is closed. It'll pull the same amount of whatever amperage. And most of my actually drains from that Deflock radio. I disconnected the fuse and we'll drop it down like a couple. It'll be 0.003 with the radio omitted. Drops down. No. It'll be 5. Yeah, 'cause the radio takes about 3 thousandths of an amp or whatever. Milliamp, 30 milliamps. Yeah. So I'm confused what I'm gonna do with this. I'm probably gonna disconnect my wire back. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Solder it or butt splice connector. I like to solder it, but I'm gonna put like solder shit all over this car. I'm gonna need to put cardboard on it. It's kind of risky bringing hot items into your car and burn the headliner. Console seat. I'm pretty pissed off. So I might just use a butt splice connector. Sucks, man. Relay it? I don't know. Still got this funny wire over here. My relay over there. Oh man. This project's getting old. I almost feel like just putting the stock one back in and saying, screw it. Wait for it. Wait for it. The dome lights draw 3.3 amps. Yep, there we go. It's your drain. Idle. And the real body number 2 fuse, it drops down like nothing. Want to remove the fuse? No, I cannot. I don't have the pliers. I would though. So, relay it, or you think I screwed up the mirrors? I don't know, that's 2. Should I buy a 3rd one? Even that blue display mirror, I'm getting them pretty cheap. I can even sell them. Let someone else figure it out. Ha 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 ha. It's hot rodded. A relay would work. But I just gotta do the same thing again. Cut a wire, no. Cut another wire up here. Okay. Pissed off, do a cleaner install. I'd almost like to drop the whole headliner and do it that way, but that's a bunch of work. So in the meantime, that's what I'm up against. Oh, another thing is I want to screw around with the ground too. Disconnect that and see what happens then. Just to the power, you know, on those 2 pins. See if it even changes to even the map light circuit. I'm curious if that will switch if ground is changed, but I doubt it. But you never know. So I want to check out that as well, because I can also get rid of the ground, and that will shut down the mirror as well. Put it into a code shutdown. Ha ha ha.